In the career of every boxer, there are unpleasant memories of previous fights. These are not always because of defeat. Often a controversial victory causes more resonance in the boxing public than a crushing and unconditional fiasco.
Tell me why Floyd Mayweather did not lose to Jose Luis Castillo in the first fight. A lot of people think that Floyd lost that fight, so why did he not lose?
At the dawn of the 21st century, on April 20th, 2002, a fight took place between rising superstar Floyd Mayweather and the current WBC lightweight world champion Jose Luis Castillo. Floyd left his title in the second featherweight division and rose to the lightweight division. A young star against a strong champion is a classic of this genre. Modern boxing enthusiasts were watching this fight, already speaking about the great achievements Mayweather will achieve after his battle with Castillo. This creates a cognitive dissonance, a distortion of reality, increasing Floyd's skills and nullifying Castillo's. Mayweather does not like to remember the fight against the Mexican. He knows how dangerous the nondescript Empalme was. Castillo received the nickname Empalmian in honor of his birthplace, the village of Empalme, Sonora, northern Mexico. Jose Luis had established himself as a skilled boxer. He did not have a...
It's going to hit Castillo somehow.
In round 5, Floyd injured his left shoulder. The moment coincided with Castillo's awakening. The Mexican seized the initiative. 1 point was withdrawn from him in round 8, and 1 from Mayweather at 10.
Incidentally, going back to our pre-fight feature, there's a pause.
Now, if it happens again, he got an advantage. He knows what it's all about. It'll pass.
Castillo banging to the body. Mayweather goes down. Jack Coolidge rules money. Floyd still thrown upstairs. Lands a straight right hand.
Fastball. Back to the middle of the ring.
Little change up now as Castillo begins to go upstairs. Mayweather took hard right hand by Castillo.
Now we have a hold on.
Another big round for the champion. Round 7 by CompuBox estimate. Jose Luis Castillo landing 75 power shots to Mayweather down. Talk about Castillo being the aggressor, Larry.
Take a score, take a point, take a point.
And spectacular career. Harold Letterman, how do you have it scored through 9?
You know, Jim, that point that Vic Dracula took away for hitting,
Pushing off. And shy about pushing off, Mayweather takes a series of big...
This is instigated by Mayweather.
Absolutely, and there's a brilliant left-right combination there. And another combination.
Good body punches by Castillo.
Come back by Mayweather.
Hey, Jim, 105, 102, 6
More than he could do. Did he underestimate the difficulty of moving up in weight against a tough, veteran, rousing battle in Las Vegas?
This competitive confrontation ended with a unanimous verdict of the judges in favor of the younger applicant, 116 to 111 and 115 to 111 twice. The crowd booed the decision.
I thought Castillo, 10, 11, and 12, Jose Luis Castillo just took control of the fight. 115, 111, 7, 4, 1 even, Jose Luis Castillo.
John Kane and Jerry Roth both have it 115 to 111. Anik Hongtongkam scores it 116 to 111 for the winner by unanimous decision and new lightweight champion of the world, the undefeated Pretty Boy.
Why didn't Castillo win the fight? He lost by points, but the score of the judges did not match what was happening in the ring. This put Bob Arum, Mayweather's promoter, in a difficult situation. Mayweather was a rising superstar. It would not look good for him to go against the judges and to state that the fighter had lost. His quotes would fall, along with his top-rank earnings. Bob got out of the situation very professionally He condemned the judge's overzealous estimates, but at the end of his interview cautiously noted that Floyd, nevertheless, deserved to win. Aram's great experience in the field of promotion showed through. Top Rank understood the certainty of a rematch and hoped for Mayweather's victory. The young fighter would not fail.
But answer the question, were you under the impression, given the instructions from your corner, that you really had to stand and fight him in the last 2 rounds, that it was very, very close?
Actually, my uncle said I was wearing him down, so he told me to, he told me that in all my big fights, if you wear a guy down like around the 10th and 11th, 12th, stand there, and break him down. So I wasn't even worried at all. I was out boxing him easy.
Was he much tougher than you anticipated? You, after all, said this was an easy fight en route to bigger fights.
Well, you gotta realize, I beat this guy with a messed up arm. My arm is messed up. But I don't have no excuse. I don't ever back down to turn out fights.
So it was a harder fight than you anticipated with what you came into the ring with?
With one arm, yes. One arm, yes. If you want a rematch, we can do it again.
It was only in battle that Mayweather realized the full strength of Castillo. The nondescript, religious, family-oriented Mexican turned out to be a real monster in the ring. Many years after the famous confrontation, Floyd noted Castillo's unpredictability. He and his headquarters studied the Mexican, but in the battle he showed himself differently. The weight factor also had an effect. For that day, Castillo gained about 13 pounds, while Floyd only gained 2 pounds. All of this overlapped with an injury to Mayweather's left shoulder joint. As a result, this is one fight that Floyd recalls with great reluctance. On December 7, 2002, Floyd and Jose Luis took revenge. Mayweather made the necessary adjustments to his style. He did not pause, used his footwork, and a constant jab with his left hand became his main weapon.
Trying to finish the round, big up Castillo, gets to him again, and I think the Mexican's done just that little bit more in the first round.
Find his range a little better in this round, Mayweather.
Nice clever too.
Those fast hands.
Took one on the way in there.
Oh well.
Smart little left hand of Castillo.
The crowd don't like.
And there's a lot of Mexican support for him. Good step back again.
The arms and gloves.
Just smiled through the gum shield at Castillo. As if to, down he goes. There's no knockdown. No knockdown. Cut over his feet, I think. Bit of late drama there.
Mayweather's art was more effective than the pressure and power of Castillo. Floyd won the second battle and put an end to this confrontation. Oddly enough, the judges voted a closer score than the first time. 115 to 113 twice, and 116 to 113. Aram was a political genius and knew how to restore Floyd's reputation. Even Mayweather's fiercest critics recognized his skill.
Judge Daniel Vanderweer scored the bout 115 to 113. Judge Larry O'Connell scores it 116 to 113. And Judge Ken Marita scored the bout 115 to 113, all to the winner by way of unanimous decision. And still WBC lightweight champion of the world, pretty boy Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Doesn't get a big. Jose Luis Castillo, he was real tough, a tough opponent, and that's what I was looking for, a tough fight, a good, exciting fight, and that's what he brought tonight.
A few years later, Castillo spoke of this. He said in an interview that Floyd had always been better. In the first battle, the American underestimated his strength, but in the second, everything fell into place. This does not take away Jose's skills or his level of boxing talent. He had many other victories over Stevie Johnson, Diego Corrales, Julio Diaz, and Cesar Bazan. Floyd himself and the witnesses of the events of those years are well aware how skilled the nondescript but terrible Mexican Empalme was in the ring. Thank you for watching. Click the like button below this video and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.